Singapore, Law and Home Minister K. Shanmugam on Wednesday, December 20, addressed questions raised by the public in the case of the couple who abused their 26-year-old flatmate to death. In a Facebook post, Mr. Shanmugam said that while he can understand the anger that many feel, I am troubled by how some people have expressed their views. He cited an online petition seeking harsher sentences, and how aspersions were cast on the defense lawyers' characters. As a society, we have to try and avoid putting public pressure on judges to impose harsh/lenient sentences, he wrote. We have a well-functioning court system. We must have the confidence that our judges will do the right thing. And if the sentence does not appear right, the prosecution/defense can appeal, he said. The sentence that a defendant gets, in any particular case, must not depend on how the public react during the case, he added. On December 1, Tan Hui-jin, 33, was sentenced to 16 years jail, and her husband Phua Hak Shuan, 38, was given 14 years jail and 14 strokes of the cane. They had pleaded guilty to various charges for the extensive torture of Ms. Annie Ee, a 26-year-old waitress who had intellectual disabilities, over 8 months. The daily beatings left Ms. Ee with 12 fractured ribs and 7 fractured vertebrae, a ruptured stomach and a body crowded with blisters and bruises. They were initially charged with murder. Mr. Shanmugam also responded to criticism of the defense lawyer Josephus Tan from Invictus Law Corporation. The Law Society has indicated that he handled the case pro bono. A lawyer has the duty to put forward the strongest possible arguments, on behalf of his client, in court. It will be a sad day for Singapore, if lawyers are going to be hounded in public, for standing up in court to argue on behalf of their clients. On Monday, the Attorney General's Chambers, AGC, released a statement explaining why murder charges were not brought against the husband and wife. An AGC spokesman explained that the prosecutor's duty is to only prefer a charge which is supported by evidence. The evidence given by the forensic pathologist was that Ms. Ee's death was caused by acute fat embolism. This was an unusual occurrence that would not have ordinarily resulted from the injuries inflicted by Phua and Tan, said the statement. In a forum letter to the Straits Times published on Tuesday, Gregory Vijay Endran, President of Law Society of Singapore, wrote, "It is understandable that in cases such as Mississippi EES, the internet community will be abuzz with comments, via social chat or chatter, including visceral disgust. However, a bright line needs to be drawn between freedom of speech on the one hand and incendiary, defamatory or hate speech, including against the pro bono lawyers involved, on the other." Here is Mr. Shanmugam's post in full.